Today, Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul, the fight. We're talking about the fight. What went wrong, what went right. Was it trash? Yeah, we're going to talk about that. You know? Let's talk about it. Thank y'all for coming on. Let's just get right in. You know, some people said it was cool. It was a good payday for Mike, you know. Not everybody felt the same way. You had a lot of other celebrities, other boxers that knew Mike, you know. So it was a lot being said. You know, Mike got robbed. You know what I'm saying? He got robbed, so, you know, he needed to walk in there by himself and get that bread and not being deceived by people and being able to get that bread versus people that got him, that stole from him. So I get it, you know. You know, Mike being him, he's a big spender. You know, I shared the video where he talked about this. But the whole thing was, we got this, you know, it was just a little challenging. So if you're like me, you know the code about your word being your bond, you know, your word. You know, I read a book because I know that this boxing thing is very similar to hip hop. And the marketing. Again, I understand the concept very much. But the whole idea is, you know, if you say you're going to do something, do it. You know? And my thing was, it was a little trash because Mike Tyson, we was expecting him to knock him out. Hey, what's up? Busted. But he should have laid him down. He should have put him down. So he had to make a decision, the money or the people, if you ask me. Why, I know what people are saying. I hear what's circulating about the contract. Mike, you know, there was some things in the contract where he couldn't knock out Jake. I heard it all. So I want to hear what y'all got to say. Because like I said, I think it was trash. And I already kind of warned y'all. When I put that video up that said Mike Tyson might lose, because, you know, I put the video up already before it went down. Did I want to put it? No. But it was the reason why I put it. Did I know the whole reason why I put it? No. I did have a portion of the reason why. But I did put out there about David and Goliath. You know, and speaking about that, we could clearly see that Mike is not where David's heart might have been. Might have been more like, you know, the Goliath heart, because he said he was going to knock him out and he didn't. He didn't come through with it. He said he was going to lay him down, smack him in the face and everything. Promoted it. And what happened? He did not come through. He held back. Shout out to the fitness preacher. But let's talk about why he bit his glove. Because I got right here what Mike Tyson personally said about it being a habit. We never can find a clip. The only time Mike Tyson used his mouth was on Evander Holyfield. That's the only time. I don't know how many clips you saw, but I've seen 1,000 clips of Mike Tyson. Never before did we see him bite his glove. So, let me tell you something that I learned. These are called anchors. Mike Tyson, once again, bit his glove because it wasn't no habit. He created an anchor to remember that he wanted that money more than he wanted to knock him out on his butt. And he bit the glove to remind himself not to knock him out, to focus on the money. You heard what I said. Mike Tyson said he was going to deal with him. Did he deal with him? No. Because there was a hidden motive. What was the hidden agenda? Money. Most people say it's okay. Mike Tyson deserves it. He's a big spender. I put the video up on that already too. So I want to know what did you see? Because a lot of people not seeing nothing. A lot of people got in their emotions. But like I said, Mike Tyson, he's a good marketer. Some people want to say his age. His age got nothing to do with it, because if he wanted to lay him like he smacked him in his face, he could have gave him that taste too. And we clearly see that he was holding back those hooks that knock him out. Them hooks are like a home run. He did not hit him with the home run. Why? Same reason why he bit his glove. To remind himself, control that beast, control that hand. You better focus on that money plan. You know what I'm saying? Focus on that money plan. That's what Mike Tyson was doing. All right? He did not put up a fight. Somebody, oh, his knee was messed up. Did you not see him hopping on both feet? Did you not see him doing footwork like Muhammad Ali? So what you talking about is knee. You know, I've had knee injuries even in my career. And if my knee was hurting, sometimes certain things you can't cut off because you're so used to doing it. These are core habits. These are core triggers. You know what I mean? But for the most part, he was not limping. Mike Tyson was not limping. Mike Tyson was pimping y'all. You heard? Mike Tyson was pimping y'all. Just like he was getting pimped by Jake Paul. Because Jake Paul was a promoter. That's what promoters do. That's what marketers do. Hello. So what am I saying? Was it staged? Of course it was. Because there was some other things that a lot of people didn't know of. Yes, Jake Paul said, well, I got to go down like this if you want that money. You can't do this. You could do this, but you can't. Why? Because now Jake Paul could get more fights. Everybody want to fight him now because he did what he did to Mike Tyson. Whether he won or lost. If he lost, maybe not a lot of people felt they was going to fight him. Let's talk about Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis wouldn't have been asking for no fight if Mike Tyson laid that butt down right. If Mike Tyson laid that butt down right, Gervonta Davis wouldn't have been asking for a fight. Everybody want to fight him. You think that's a coincidence? Oh, look at his age. He was too old. He had a knee injury. Come on, y'all. Let's just cut to the chase. The same way Mike Tyson slapped him, he could have hit him with that hook. The same combinations that Mike was doing, he did not finish the combination. He was right there. If y'all need to see the clips, I'll put them up. Just ask me. Just ask me, and I'll put all the clips up where he was holding back. He was holding back, acting like he was tired. You know, you see at one point, because listen, mentally he's going through it. He's holding back. Plus he might have been a little out of shape. I ain't going to front. But he's holding back plus out of shape. Come on. So it might have been a few things he was dealing with. Plus worrying about what the people going to think because he switched it up. He switched it up. You know what I mean? Yeah. Marketing at its finest. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I like the idea of versus Paul Garcia. All right, clean, contact, head knock him out, tank. Okay, yeah. And now they saying Jake Paul is also going to cross train in the MMA. He want to do an MMA fight, and I believe he already did one with Spider Silva, right? But remember, Spider Silva, yeah. He was known for the good hands too, right? And that would have been a good fight with Spider Silva in his prime against Mayweather. That would have been a nice fight. So yeah, we gotta put the right fights together. Especially make sure the hearts is right. You know, we gotta make sure the hearts is right and not about the money. Not sell out for the money. Now, if you ask me, you know, I know Mike Tyson been through a lot. Fat Joe told us this. Mike been through a lot. People been deceiving him and all that stuff with the money situation. Don King and all them other people he put on and was taken from him. But for the most part is, Mike Tyson had a decision. You know, you told us you was going to lay him down. My thing is, when we going to stand up and choose the mind versus the money? There's so many other ways he could have get blessed from that. Just saying, you know what, I got this. I'm going to knock this dude out anyway. Even if I don't get paid. I'm going to put him on his butt. You know what I'm saying? When we get to a certain level of thinking like that, knowing identity, that yeah, I've been through some hard times, but I don't have to sell out for the man or for the money. Listen, at the end of the day, I'm a little frustrated with Mike now. Because listen, he's still the champ. He's always going to be the champ. But when do we say I'm not going to dance with the devil? You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sell out for money. You know what I'm saying? I think that was a lesson for all of us to learn. You know what I'm saying? Just looking at the whole thing, that was a lesson for all of us to learn. Now, if you read this great marketing book, because marketing was definitely something that we seen done, There's a book called Integrity Sales for the 21st Century. This book talks about all the stinking thinking, dirty, rotten things that are done in sales. And how, when you love God, when you love yourself, you're not going to play low frequency. You're not going to settle for the devices of the enemy. I don't care how much he gave you. By the way, in the scripture, saying the devil came at Jesus Christ and was telling him, listen, I give you this, I give you that, I give you this, but I need you to bow down to me. We've seen it happen in the Bible. Satan came to Christ telling him, listen, I need you to bow down to me. And to me, like I said, like Tyson all over the place on a religious tip. I'm not judging him, but I'm just saying. If you're a believer, you already know. You already receive what I'm saying. Can't say, come on. Man can't live by bread alone, but every word that proceedeth out the mouth of God. When I say bread, I'm talking about that money too. Come on. Come on. Let me say that again slowly for those who don't know. Man can't live by bread alone. It ain't about just getting the paper. It ain't just about getting the paper. It's about, come on, the word. Man can't live by bread alone. That paper included, even though we're talking about something else. But every word that proceeds about the mouth of God. We know what God say. God didn't say lie. And I'm just saying, I have my share. But I'm just saying, when we going to stand up and realize we ain't got to do. Some people enjoyed it, how it went down. I know the majority of people didn't enjoy it. Regardless of the amount of money Mike Tyson made. The majority of people wanted to see a good fight. A good fight. A fight with integrity. Listen, Mike could have went out there for freaking 2 rounds. Just give us some skills, Mike. I'm just saying, though. If you like me, just give us the real Mike. The real Mike. Not no fakeness. Listen, they would have came out for 1 round. 1 round. And in that 1 round, he could have knocked him down. That's my main thing. My main thing is, listen, Mike, just give us a 1 real round versus 8 fake joints. And you ain't even attempt to lay him down. That's the fight I would have said. I would have put money up for that. Yo, Mike, I got this. I'll put this up, but I want 1 real match. No holds barred. Like Hulk Hogan versus, what's his name, Zeus. Y'all remember that fight? No holds barred. You know what I'm saying? Versus you're going to hold back for some money. I'm just keeping it a buck with you. We all go through challenges. You know what I'm saying? So let's not put a Band-Aid on it. We all go through challenges. We all been through challenges. So let's stop putting Band-Aids on it. You say you're going to do right, do right. Forget the world. Forget how the world want to give it up. Mike Tyson still had the power to knock him out in the 8th round if he decided to. He could have knocked him out in the 2nd and said, forget about the paper. I'm doing this for the people. Forget about the paper. I'm going to knock him out in the 2nd round. And then walk out. Forget the 8 rounds. Walk out. Now let's talk about another time this happened. There was a fight with Jet Li. Jet Li was in a fight. The Japanese, he was fighting against the Japanese, and what happened? They put something in his drink. They put something in his drink. What happened? He started to get dizzy. He realized they put something in his drink. From there, he was gone. He could have just went to the corner and said, yo, they poisoned me and all that. But did he do that? No. He said, I'm going to still fight. The guy was tearing him up and all that because they had put something in his drink. And what happened? He said, yo, I got to do this for the people. If you know about that movie I'm talking about. Nah. Because they taking advantage. They taking advantage of us. If I got to die, I got to do this. Now, let's talk about the story about Mike Tyson. Listen, they said it was actually, could have been a medical issue if Mike Tyson took this fight with his age. You know what I'm saying? Even though he stepped in there with Roy Jones and the fight looked much better, he was doing his famous combinations and all that. So, if he could do it for an exhibition with Roy Jones, and my boy, shout out to my boy, MC over here, Los, He just shared too. He didn't know that Mike Tyson fought Roy Jones. Yes, he fought Roy Jones Jr. Thank you so much for agreeing. You know what I'm saying? And if he put it on Roy for an exhibition, why he ain't do the same thing here? Because it was just a freaking exhibition. It wasn't no fight. Now, if y'all thought it was a fight, then you need to be praying with me. We're going to pray together. If you thought that was a fight, a real fight, you need to hit me up so me and you can pray. Because you just got, you know what I'm saying? You just got played like a sucker. If you thought that was Mike Tyson really fighting, you got played like a sucker. Let me just say it like this, with a lollipop in your mouth. Listen, at the end of the day, we all want to see Mike, because we seen him fight without fighting. First round. That's why we wanted to see Mike. Mike, you dipped a little bit. You dabbing too much, Mike. You know, the power was in your hands to lay him down for your last fight, because they asked him, Mike, is he going to fight again? Listen, I don't want to see no more fights if it's not going to be no integrity with it. Mike Tyson, I've been loving you for years. I read your books. It helped me with my training, you know, understanding the ideas. But if you're not going to fight with integrity, I'm not watching no more of them type of fights. That's right. I'm saying it right here publicly. Mike, if you ain't going to fight with integrity, I'm not watching you no more. You know what I'm saying? You owe us an apology. You owe us something. What was going on? We need to know from your mouthpiece. We're going to give it a little time, but we need to hear from you. That's right. I'm saying it publicly. And I hope this thing go viral. Share it. Mike, we need to hear what's up with that, because we did not see you. We don't care about the money, because listen, we know that you can get money. You know what I mean? We know that you got the power to get money. We know what the word says about there ain't no lack. So we know you can get money, Mike. We know you've been through some trials and tribulations, Mike. So, you know, we ain't gonna go in, but we need to hear what's going on. When the smoke clears, we need to hear what was going on. You never bit your gloves, so stop the lying. It's a new habit. It ain't an old habit of you biting your glove, Mike. So we need to hear the truth, Mike. And anybody else who rolled with Mike and know the truth, please let us know, because I know that you know some things that you've seen and observed. Everybody was watching. Let me know what you observed. Let me know what you observed. We got to talk about this, y'all. Because if we don't stand on integrity, they're going to keep on having more fights like this, and you just wasting your money. Did you hear what I said? It's just a waste of freaking money. This is why I did the video called Politics in Karate, Politics in Boxing, Politics in MMA. They also did it in mixed martial arts. That's right. You didn't hear that video? Let me give you a brief rundown. There was a numerous amount of speakers who came out and said there was some politics in MMA matches when it first started. They was getting people who did not know they was, you know, what was going on. They even had matches, running back. And then when other people wanted to run it back for that second round, they didn't let it go down. So what I'm trying to say, they put people in there that wasn't even qualified to be in there, skill-wise. Because the whole thing was use their jiu-jitsu of the Hoist Gracie style to deal with them. Even if they was boxers with no experience with ground skills, with jiu-jitsu and stuff like that. So what I'm saying is there was some marketing in that too, you know. Then they add in all the rules and stuff like that. That's why some of the the Gracie family wasn't really excited about that. But your boy Dana White had to protect his operation. You know what I mean? Now you hear him talking about he was wrong. Hello, watch the videos. And he telling you why he was off. He tried to, Mike Tyson tried to convince him. It just was trash. It didn't work out too well. I don't like how it went down. Just watching some of your comments.
Doors closing.
I think it was trash though. Don't watch no more fights like that if it's not going to be real. I wanted to see at least one real round. That's not what I saw. If I'm wrong, let me know. Well, that's just seeing it was dancing and fake moves. oh, well, you know, Jake Paul was trying to be respectful. Get out of here. He was trying to get a check. He was trying to get a check too. And not trying to get Mike to lose his life, maybe too. There's probably a little bit of both. I don't want to go in on this guy. I want him to still be alive. But I need some more fights too, so I'm going to put some of these bros on him. I'm going to give him a few combinations so they know that I'll be the chosen winner. Come on, keep it above. Let's stop playing games. Slava, okay. Ukraine, you watch the fight? That's what's up. Let me see. You like showed up on your homepage. You already know. I am. What's this? I'm gonna watch the video. Yeah, watch the videos and talk about it. Come back, comment. Let's talk about it. Just spend the money. Just don't spend the money. Yeah, that's right. Protect your money. You could have been invested in something else that brought more money for you, your family, and your community. Yeah, man. Mike Tyson almost had me going too. That's why a few days before I was picking up something else, and I said, you know what? I gotta roll with that because I'm realizing that no matter who you are, sometimes people are gonna sell out. Sometimes people are gonna dance with the devil. Oh yeah, give me that paper. Remember, it happened right there in the scripture. You know? Why don't you jump over this? Don't worry, the angel's gonna save you and all this. They've seen a couple of things. But I know the word talks about integrity. Telling the truth, you know? And we clearly see that truth went right out the window. Smacked him in the face. What you gonna smack him in the face for if you wasn't even gonna hit him like that in the ring with your fist closed? You know? But when you understand beef and marketing, you know, and it's also manipulation, you know? That's right. Marketing is manipulation. It's persuasion. There's no difference. But the main thing is when we gonna stand up to do it the right way, you know, versus do it like the world. Mike Tyson is a very intelligent man, you know? And when we faced with ideas like this, in our own life, we got to remember legacy. Am I just going to do this for the bread? There's a decision we all got to make in one way or another. Am I going to do this for the money? Or am I going to do this because it's right? Because it's holy? Because it's righteous? And still enjoy the journey, you know? Knowing my identity so I don't have to worry about money. Because it comes to me easy and quickly. And stand on that. Even when a temptation comes. Oh, what if I give you more paper? Come on. What if I can give you more than you ever made in boxing? What if you could be the first boxer that even get more money than Mayweather? Come on. You know the devil's gonna tempt you. Do you need all that money? Now the video says he's a big spender. He did a lot of reckless things when he was young. So you're older now. So that means you're older, you're wiser now. So you know how to navigate better with the money that you do got coming in. Not saying, you know, knocking it. But the main thing is, when we just gonna say what we mean what we say. Should have put that boy on his back. One time, come on. Put him on his back. Boop, boop, boop. Unless it was just, you know, entertainment. I understand people want a good show. Yeah, you know, Jake, I could have, they said, Jake, you were slowing down on him, right? He said, yeah, I slowed down on him a little something, yeah. But why you didn't tell us what else she was doing? You know, why they didn't ask him? Hey, Jake, did you put something inside the, you know, did you have something in the rules where Mike Tyson couldn't knock you out? They didn't ask that question. Why they didn't ask him that question? Hey, you know why. Hey, Jake, do you think Mike Tyson was fighting and was slowing down some of his combinations even when he was, you know, saying not wore out? They didn't ask him those questions. Why? You better know about the power of, once again, persuasion, and also marketing, persuasion, and all those other things that they do sometime to persuade you to put your money in. Put your money in. This reminds me of 3 Card Marley. Y'all remember that game, 3 Card Marley? You walk by, the guys got the cards. You just went past a couple that was talking about the cards. You know, you seen a few people over there playing. The guys out there, you know, saying to get money. Some people trying to get the money, another couple, and then you didn't even know. All the people that you passed was all into it. 10 to 12 people was all connected to those 3 individuals that was over there playing with those 3 cards. You know? And the whole objective was to get that money. We're going to get this money. Very similar to a mastermind group that come together to get that money for positivity. You know what I'm saying? So even though, you know, some people say, well, it was still positive. We like to see Mike and all that. But Mike gave us his word. He was going to knock him down. He had many opportunities to do it and he didn't take it. As a reason for that. That's all I'm saying. If you think it's treason for me telling you that, then I don't know what to tell you. But I'm just giving you the facts. He was holding back. He did not do none of his famous combinations. Oh, the knee situation. Knee situation that had nothing to do with it. Even if he did have knee issues, he still was throwing combination and he was holding back. And we never, once again, a recap, never seen Mike Tyson body his glove a day in his life or a day in his training. Never did we see that. That was the first time we ever seen it. And if you got a clip, share with me and I'll pay you some money for it. Share me a clip where you see him biting his gloves, aside from that night. And I got some bread for you. Send me your cash app. Come on. Let's stop playing games. Never bit his glove. So I got the thing I'm going to share on one of the shorts where he's talking about it was a new habit. No. Old habit. No. The only time you use your mouth was on what's his name is? Evander Holyfield is. That's the only time he used his mouth. We never seen him putting on no gloves and biting it. No. I'm trying to tell y'all. That was something new that he was doing. So he reminded self, don't do it. Don't do what you normally do. This is a new trigger. This is a new anchor. That's all that was. For those who know about that. And if you don't understand, just let me know and I'll explain more about anchors. Y'all know about anchors? If y'all don't know about anchors, let me know.
Doors closing.
Slav Ukraine. Okay.
Doors closing.
Just looking at some of the comments. I like the Garcia. All right. Shout out to Fitness Preacher. Make sure you go check them out. Some more workouts. Good encouragement, transformation, motivation. Dude, get over it. Nobody. Everybody does. Why I am. But that's how you feel. Understand. Anyway, stay blessed. Don't stress. Thank y'all for coming, sharing.